and some stuff maybe the next day, and some stuff maybe the previous day, some stuff maybe a couple of days from now. Bender, how are you, sir?
I'm good. Good morning.
He's good. This is good. Bender's good. We all good. All right, let's get in some quick nuts and bolts. Looks like we get hold your breath for it. Maybe a green open. Maybe this is possible. China has a week off, so we have that going on. Um, we get Fed members spouting off left, right, and sideways all day today. Bostic speaks in about 15 minutes. We also get CPE, ISM, PMI coming out 30 minutes after open. So we do get that data hit coming in, like I said, 30 minutes after open, which something, obviously has inflationary impact and is an indicator of that. We get George this afternoon. We get Williams this afternoon. We get a lot of these fucks all afternoon. Japan also has CPI data tonight. So if you're playing and doing what you're doing, just be aware of those various data points throughout both today and into tomorrow. Tomorrow before open, we do not have any data points coming out, but we do have yet more Fed speakers. Williams and Mester on like a speaking tour, some kind of shit, and they're saying things about things. We get factory orders also tomorrow, and we get Jolt job openings. Both of those points are after the market opens, and then we get daily in the afternoon speaking. There are Fed speakers scattershot everywhere, all over the place. So one of two things is going to happen. They're either going to soften their tone or continue to scream, we are going to kill the poor and everybody around the poor, including the middle class, because there is no middle class anymore. That will be the theme, one or the other. They either soften and shut the fuck up and say we will be data independent, or they will continue with conversation points like, even if we drive it into a recession, we're going to keep on pumping rates because that's all we know to do. So with that being said, Bender, what do you have on your levels?
Well, what was that level I said I wanted to buy? Do we know
The
that?
one on Friday that you were confused whether or not to buy it, that one, and you did a
No, the
little
one that I said. Anyway, 3580 is what I was looking for. Uh,
35.80. The man said 35.80. If you weren't paying attention, you didn't make money, so you're stupid. There. Did I do it right?
so I bought 3583 last night. I'm only showing that because that's the level we talked about. Was 3580, and we did finally get it. The overnight low was 3571. I did miss that exact level because I was over at the ranch burning trees, and when I got back, I was like, I should probably go take a look and see where we're at. And sure enough,
There you go.
3583. So as far as the levels and kind of what I'm looking for and what to pay attention to, we're currently sitting 3640. We are right at the 50 MA on the 60 minute. That's 3641. Just above that, 3660 was that area from last week that we toyed with and tried to make a bottom there and eventually blasted through it to the downside. So 3660. Just above that, 3675 is the 5 MA on the daily, and above that takes us to maybe sniff 3700. Levels below, if we do not hold in here, we've got 3607. You got the 10 and the 20 MA on the 60 minute. They're both squeezed together right there, 3607. Before that, I would like to see 3625 hold, maybe even 3620 right in there. Let's see if that holds. If not, 3607. Obviously, you got 3600 hold number below that, 3580 previous support resistance, and then below that, 3571.75 was the overnight low.
Very nice.
That's what I got.
So what do you think?
What do I think? We, I think we got a good chance to rally. I wouldn't be surprised to see, after tapping that 3571 overnight low, and now we're sitting at almost 3640. So I would say that wouldn't be surprised to see some sort of pullback here. Maybe we go back down and test the 10 and the 20.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like we rejected the 50, as since we started the morning show here. Let's see what they give us with this. If you look at the overnight action, you know, this area right here, we had pulled back. Let's see, what time was that? That was. This is from Friday. This area right here was support. 3640 is where we saw a bounce. So we just came up and tested it from the bottom and rejected. But right now, cumulative delta, very skewed positive. So that's good. There was a lot of so I know I don't talk about sentiment often, but there's a few folks that turned bearish over the weekend and on Friday. Some folks that you kind of look at going, well, when they turn bearish, then we've probably hit the bottom. Saw some of that out on the Twitterverse over the weekend. So maybe we're there. If not, that channel, the downward channel that we've been tracking, the bottom of that doesn't come in until about 35.30.
Yeah.
So see if we can hold. It's not for day trading, but as far as the bigger picture is concerned, let's see if we can hold those overnight lows, or maybe now that we've reclaimed 3600, see if we can hold 3600. But if we take out the overnight lows to 3571, there's a reasonable chance that we'll go down and test the bottom of that channel.
Yeah.
And if not, if we can keep pushing and we can get back over 3660, we'll probably go test. There's a trend line, previous trend line support around 3730. If we can take that out, that 89 TMA is at 3760. And that's kind of what I look for. If we can get over that 3760 over the next couple days, that's kind of what I'm looking for to set up the bigger move up and back up to the top of the parallel channel that has been trendline resistance. Right now, that would come in around 4160. I mean, it takes some time to get there, right? But that's the bigger move. Would be that somewhere over 3760, and then here in Q4 push up towards what I say 4160s, 4170, something like that.
Very nice. Constantine, what do you have for us, buddy?
Oh, I wonder, can you guess what I did this weekend? You got a 50-50 shot.
You did not do a sporting event.
Not this time. It's either wedding or bachelor party. That's all I got. This week was a wedding. So close. No sports. Let's see. Wake up.
Okay, go ahead. I like that you played this game with yourself.
I did. The guess was sports. Yeah, it's just how can I wake up? We got strip clubs. Okay. AMD levels. AMD smashed in between a couple dark pools from the end of last week. So say if we can break this 54.15, The upside, be looking to take AMD long. I had this line at 63.7. See what happens if we break that below. There was also Friday's dark pool after the close. That came in at 63.36. So I'll be watching AMD in between those. It is kind of sitting on top of this little trend line as well. So we'll see if we can hold that for AMD to move up. Apple, kind of was like had a good stretch of always keeping an eye on Apple, and then kind of the way I think I'm going to bring that back, just indicator for what overall market might be doing. So Apple had a dark pool line above where it rejected pre-market 138.93, and then Friday they hit it pretty good at 138.2. There's $363 million sitting there from Friday after the close. See what's going to happen. And then Tesla got I had marked up 154.60 was kind of like a pre-market resistance line there. Had a fib below 248.45, close to what Swan put in Tesla on his list as well, so we're close.
It did touch that pre-market.
Yep.
At 248-ish level.
Yep. Yeah, it did. Yeah, that's like right where it bounced. 1 a.m. California time or whatever. Low just popped here in the room. So Low had significant dark pool size on Friday after the close, 187.81. There's 341 million sitting there. So I set this alert. Low just popped a different dark pool. So that could be one to watch just based on relative size they hit there. And then the SPY, 357.25 was Friday where they hit it after the close with around $7 billion. So that's definitely a line to have on your chart. UVXY sitting on the dark pool from last week, 1233. But that's all I got for today.
Yeah, and Tesla did fill a gap on the daily going back to July. That's also something that did happen, at least pre-market and through here. I believe that gap goes down to basically just call it 250. 250 flat. That's where that gap exists. 50.66 to be exact, but there is that. All right, Bender, you got anything else? Dr. G, you got anything else?
No, nothing for me.
No. All right, buddy. I will not be around very much this week. Got a lot of stuff, a lot of suches and whatnots. So may the force be with you. I will try to stop in here and there when I can. Outside of that, everybody have a wonderful week. I'll make it a priority to come in for the morning so we can do this little thing that we do, and we will go from there. Bender, anything else, bud? Are we good?
Nope, we're good.
All right, everybody.